Hi, this is Ken McCarthy, and we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of the System Seminar. And one of the ways we're doing that is I am reading the book, The System Club Letters, 57 Big Ideas to Transform Your Business and Life. So we are now reading the very next chapter called Real Genius at Work. I'm writing this from an internet cafe in Zurich, Switzerland. Swiss watches, Swiss trains, Swiss bank accounts, Swiss chocolate. What's not to like about Switzerland? Internet marketers have a special reason to like Switzerland. It happens to be where the World Wide Web was created. The year, 1989. The place, Geneva, Switzerland. Headquarters of CERN, the European Particle Physics Laboratory. Englishman Tim Berners-Lee, who was working as a computer scientist for CERN, wanted to make it easier for the far-flung community of particle physicists to share their research with each other. Pre-web, getting information from the internet was an incredibly laborious affair, and I can testify to that. Berners-Lee came up with the idea of an open, easy-to-use network tied together so that anyone on the network could easily access any document on it anywhere in the world. He designed HTML as a standardized format for creating documents. He came up with the idea of the URL, and he worked out the details of Hypertext Transfer Protocol, the HTTP that appears in every web address. That's right, the entire structure of the web came from the mind of a single person, a person who chose to make his invention freely available to all, a decision which, without any exaggeration, changed the world. I wonder how many internet marketers know this history or know the name Tim Berners-Lee. Judging from the number of people who recognize the name Marc Andreessen, the first person to create a commercially successful graphic interface for the web, my guess is probably no more than 1 out of 100. So what I'm saying here is I doubt 1 out of 100 internet marketers could even tell you who Tim Berners-Lee is and what he did. That's why most internet marketers are broke. They don't know their own history, and they don't know a lot. Anyway, I continue. That's too bad. As unsentimental and tough as nails Dan Kennedy says, knowing the history of the industry you're in is one of the prerequisites for making real money in it. One advantage of knowing your history is it provides you with a certain amount of immunity against being snowed by the latest flash-in-the-pan internet gurus. Today, I see the term genius bandied about in internet marketing circles to the point that it ceased to have any meaning. It seems that anyone who can give an exciting speech at a seminar qualifies, regardless of how modest his track record or how limited his contributions to the state of the art. But we have real geniuses in our medium, and Berners-Lee certainly qualifies as one. By the way, what is Tim Berners-Lee up to today? Publicly counting his money? Crowing about how smart he is? No. When I wrote this, he was the head of the World Wide Web Consortium at MIT. There he fights the good fight on behalf of all of us to keep the web open and non-proprietary against companies like Microsoft that are constantly cooking up schemes to try to subvert it. Thanks, Tim. Maybe this will be the year that internet marketers come to know your story and the spirit behind the creation of the web. Guys, remember I wrote this in 2005. So obviously a lot of things have changed in terms of subverting the web. I think Google and Facebook have done a very good job of that. But we really should know who our forefathers are, and one of them clearly was Tim Berners-Lee. If you know the history of internet marketing and you also know direct response marketing, which maybe I'll talk about someday on one of these calls, you really are immune to bullshit from fly-by-night gurus. They can't fool you because you know what the real deal is. So I encourage you to learn about the history of the medium that you're working in. If you want to get to that sooner rather than later, you can actually buy the System Club Letters book and start reading it. So this is our, I don't know what day it is. I can't keep count. I leave it up to my tech guy to put the right date on it, the right thing. But anyway, next time, which will be tomorrow, we're going to read another chapter, which is called, what is it called? Oh, is it affiliate marketing or spam? Now remember, I wrote this, over 15 years ago, and yeah, it's an interesting chapter. All right, so this has been Ken McCarthy celebrating the 20th anniversary of the first system seminar. See you tomorrow.